I first met Jean back in 2008, and we were both involved with Calgary Legal Guidance. I was on the board and she joined the board, and I was immediately struck by her dedication to the vision and mission of Calgary Legal Guidance.
I've known Jean actually since 1989, and I was reflecting on the fact that I met Jean shortly after she was called to the bar, and I remember my first week working for a city councillor named Bev Longstaff, who was elected in October of 1989. One of the first things she did is attend Jean's bar.
I felt it was extremely important for someone of Jean's caliber to be nominated for this award. She is such a dedicated proponent and provides such amazing service to the pro bono community and to the pro bono bar, and has done so for so many years.
For me, I think some of the highlights of what Jean has done, not in her career, but rather because of being a lawyer, has been to support marginalized populations through a legal clinic is one of the examples. So since 1993, I think it is, Jean's been running a legal clinic with Calgary Immigrant Women's Association and Calgary Legal Guidance. So, that's a long time to be doing something that is really out of the goodness of her heart.
Many lawyers, you may spend the first few years of their careers paying attention to pro bono, but then busy careers and family and life in general tends to get in the way. And unfortunately, pro bono sometimes falls as one of the things that we can't always do anymore, but not with Jean. For example, she's been volunteering with Calgary Legal Guidance since 1983. She has won the Volunteer of the Year award for Calgary Legal Guidance twice. And the consistent dedication to that and the longevity of that, I think, is absolutely amazing.
Jean sees where there isn't justice, and Jean sees that if there's a role that she can play, she certainly wants to do that. And so I think her leadership and all of the community work she's done is really, such an example of what you can do as part of your career, and to use the skills that you have and have that kind of influence. And, I understand now that legal clinic that Jean has run has about 8 to 10 volunteer lawyers. So look at the legacy that she's also built in the community.
I personally have sent many people to Jean for advice over the years. And I know that every time I send somebody to Jean, it will restore their faith in the legal system. Just the way she interacts and the way she takes on the injustices that we all need the legal profession to take on. Is just, it just really does need to be recognized.
The organization I work for, the Center for Sexuality, back in the early 2000s, rather, when we were struggling as an organization, we had some new leadership. I had just taken over as an executive director, and I needed help. I needed more skilled board members. I needed people who would help us to raise some money. And I talked to Jean about what I was going through, and she said, let me step up, let me help, let me join your board.
She has the key that we always forget sometimes, or I certainly forget sometimes, that we are all privileged as lawyers to have a skill set that not everyone has. And she takes that skill set and she makes lives of others better.
Somebody like Jean is willing to make community a priority, her career a priority, and I know from my personal involvement with Jean, and her family a priority. So, she is a distinguished person in my mind.